To Trinity Methodist Church. We're glad you're here to worship with us today. And right off the bat, you probably noticed that things don't look the way they normally look. We're celebrating our Vacation Bible School Week this morning, and that is why this area of the church looks a little bit different and why you don't see our normal altar. It will be back as soon as this service is over. We're going to put the stage back. At this point, we would like to welcome you and just invite you into this time of worship. Please stand and join us in our first hymn, Be Thou My Vision, on the screen or in your hymnals on page 451. Welcome, and thank you for being with us today. We have a few announcements that I want to bring your attention to. If you'll turn in your bulletin on the bottom of the back, you'll see calendar notes. There is a trustee meeting that has been rescheduled to Thursday, July 20th at 6:30 p.m. On Tuesday, July 25th, there will be an administrative council meeting at 6:30. And on Sunday, July 30th, that is a fifth Sunday, and you know how we love to eat around here. So bring your potlucks, bring your dishes, we'll have our hymn sing, and then we'll eat and enjoy fellowship with one another. We also have scheduled our Rally Day. Rally Day is coming up in August, and I believe we have a slide for that. We will be beginning on August 6th at 4 o'clock with activities and an obstacle course at 6 p.m. dinner. And then one of my personal favorite events of the year, a little homemade ice cream to end the night. So as we kick off the school year and return to our normal fall activities, please join us on August 6th for Rally Day. At this time, we would like to take just a few moments to greet those around you. So please stand and greet your neighbors. I love all of the greeting that is occurring, and I thought about singing to bring us back together, but then I was afraid everybody would leave. So I'll just bring us back together at this time. Welcome. Before we move into our call to worship, I do want to remind you as we welcome Pastor John that we have some home visits that are taking place. If you are interested in a home visit this week, there is one on Tuesday, and if we could go back a slide so that we can have that information on the screen. There is one on Tuesday and one on Thursday. The one at Thursday has been moved to 2:30. So if you are participating in a home visit on Thursday at the Taos house, that is at 2:30, and on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. If you have not yet signed up for a home visit, there are more of those in the coming weeks. So please call the church office. We've got a link that you can sign up online. The home visits are a wonderful way for us to meet and get to know Pastor John, for us to share our vision for the church, for us to just engage in fellowship with one another. And what a wonderful opportunity we've had that we have never had before as we welcome Pastor John into our midst. And with that, please join me in the call to worship. I will sing to the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praise to my God while I have need. May my meditation be pleasing to him. For I rejoice in the Lord. Praise the Lord. And now we will join together in the Apostles' Creed found in page 881 of your hymnal or on the screen. I believe in God the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary,
together. God, we give you thanks for allowing us this time and this place, and this opportunity to come before you and to lift our voices in praise and thanksgiving. God, we ask that you touch us yet again with your Holy Spirit. That your Spirit may empower and guide and lead us where you would have us to go. Cause us, dear God, to focus solely on you during this time of worship. Allow us, dear God, to be the church and not just attend. God, we lift up to you those that are sick, those that are suffering, those on our prayer concerns, those, Lord, that we're not even aware. God, grant what each of them need: healing, strength, comfort, peace. But especially grant each of them the assurance of your presence in their lives. God, go with us as we worship together. Just teach us, Father, to pray as you taught your disciples to pray by saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
As we prepare for our PBS presentation today, I wanted to share just a little bit with you, and then we're going to watch a little video that will capture some of the things that happened this week, and then we're going to invite our children forward. We have several children with us today who participated in Vacation Bible School, and they're going to be sharing their song that they learned, Glorious, in just a few moments. Vacation Bible School was an incredible amount of fun this year. We had approximately 75 children who attended with us, and on Thursday night, when they came and presented their assembly, this stage was filled from corner to corner and all the way to the back with children. It's something that's hard to replicate for you to see and imagine this morning, because we had all 70 of those children up on the stage singing. We dimmed the lights, and they turned on their flashlights, and they sang This Little Light of Mine with motions, and it brought the church to a whole new light for us. We appreciated the volunteers this week, because certainly Vacation Bible School would not happen without volunteers. As you watch the video, you'll see some statistics, but I want to point out just a few of those. We had 75 children. We had 80 volunteers. Our volunteers served as shepherds. They served as preparation for meals for those who would be working through the night. They served as leaders in music, in snack, and crafts. They served as storytellers. They came and they ran the sound. They made sure registration was ready. They planned and prepared the decorations. Vacation Bible School is truly a church-wide event, and I thank each of you for your time, your energy, your dedication, your prayers, your contributions, and your service that made this week possible. At the end of this week, we had 75 children, and most of them could say the Bible verse. And in just a moment, you'll hear that when we have our children's moment. We also encouraged the children to participate in missions. There were 2 missions this week. The first mission was for Heifer International, and the second mission was for Compassion International. For Heifer International, we raised $120, and that will purchase a sheep in Heifer International. And for Compassion International, we raised $180. That will go to the little girl that we support year-round, who is from Haiti. The children had the opportunity to hear about the little girl that we support from Haiti because she had sent us a letter. And so they can tell you that her favorite food was rice, and that she likes cats, And that, what does she want to be when she grows up, kids? A nurse. And so they know a little bit about this child whose face they may never meet in person, but who now we have a name and we have goals to pray for as we minister together towards that. Our children's theme for the week was Glow for Jesus. And we talked about how important it is to let your light shine. They heard about the stories of Jesus, but they also learned about Moses and Ruth and Paul and Silas, and even a little bit out of Revelations. And so our children learned and grew through all of that. And so we want to share a video that just shows a little bit of what happened this week. Kids, after the video, if you will come forward and we'll stand on the stage to sing Glorious.